What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Plants Vs Brainrots. Before we end up getting started with today's video, if you're brand new, hi! I do a lot of stuff. Make sure you guys like the video as it does help me come out with more content like this for you guys, and let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Okay, so hopefully you guys are ready for tomorrow's update. So if this works the same exact way that Grow a Garden does, where you have to be inside of the game an hour before the update drops, or on the dot, you know, everybody had the question of, when does the admin abuse start? Now, I know this starts for everybody else. That's always so different. I've seen people say 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the morning, but because I live in the Pacific West, this event starts at 5 in the morning for me. I'm not waking up at 5 in the morning, but I am still going to go ahead and be here to go ahead and explain some things that you guys should do before this event starts. If you want to know what the time zone is for you and when this update drops, look at this little section in the event area on the game's page. It'll start for me tomorrow at 5 in the morning. So based on the time zone that you're in, it's going to differ from, obviously, from mine. So again, I'm not waking up at 5 in the morning for this event, but I will be inside of the game just to go ahead and see if anything drops, such as seeds or anything like that. I do this for Grow a Garden just in case if there are stocks that come in, and I just leave my tiny task open to go ahead and buy some stuff. Speaking of tiny task, let's go ahead and see what I've gotten overnight. And this is also something that you guys can also do so long as you're using like a computer or something. I'm not entirely sure how this would work for a mobile device, so I set it up to just buy the 3 best seeds inside of the game. So this includes the carnivorous plant, Mr. Carrot, and the Tomorrow Trio seed. So I want to say at least 8 hours or so have passed so far. I did end up getting a ton of godlies, so I already favorited them so I don't accidentally delete them, but let's go ahead and look at the seeds. So I didn't get a Mr. Carrot, but it looks like I got 2 Tomorrow I got 2 Tomorrow Trio seeds, so that's really good. And I got 2 carnivorous plants. That's really nice. Oh man, I wish I got another Mr. Carrot seed, but getting 2 of the best seeds inside of the game currently is amazing. For free. So I know you probably guys saw this right over here. It is Los Mr. Carreritos. So I put my little baby tralalas inside of the fuse machine with the Mr. Carrot, and for some reason I thought it was going to make the little sharks, maybe with the little carrot stem. I didn't know it was going to make 3 carrots. I'm traumatized. I want my shark back. But it actually gives me pretty good cash every second. So I mean, I guess I don't regret it too much, but I miss my little 3 sharks. So obviously, based on the title of this video, you guys are gonna have to really prepare for tomorrow. And how is that even going to be possible when there's really not too much to do in the game? Well, for starters, is try to get as many seeds as you can that are valuable to you. If you're just starting off brand new inside of the game, obviously you're only going to be able to get cactus, strawberry, and the pumpkin. There's nothing wrong with that, but try to save them. Even when the restock happens, just save them. The only time you should not be planting them is unless you are super duper brand new and your entire plot here is pretty much bare. You want to go ahead and leave the plants do their thing, and you kind of do need to stay inside of the game for this to actually be viable to you. This allows you to go ahead and enjoy events as they come and see any of these valuable brain rots that come out, and hopefully your plants are able to get them before tomorrow pretty much. Holy cow, dude, I just got a ginormous espresso senora right now, and I don't even know how much money it makes me, but I don't think it's gonna be a lot. I favored it just now. That thing was huge walking down the platform. Oh my goodness. So paying attention to things as they come out sometimes, if you're not like at your computer, is going to be really hard. This is primarily what you're going to really want to do is if you already have a really well-established plot, then you're gonna go ahead and just leave your game open. That way when you do go AFK, your computer and everything, your plants are gonna go ahead and take care of everything for you. And by the time you come back to your computer, you'll be able to see what you basically got. And this will really help you out in the long run, especially if you don't really have too much when it comes to any of your brain rots over here earning you cash. Dude, I accidentally opened it. Oh my god, I got another rateto. Okay, I actually didn't mean to click on it. One little click and it automatically just opens it for you. So we got rid of one of the Mateos, so we're gonna go ahead and put him back over there. So technically, we already went through 2 first things that you should really do inside of the game before tomorrow's update. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to the 3rd. This one is going to be difficult, and and I would really base it off of what's important to you when it comes to brain rots. For example, right now on side of my brain rot empire over here, I only have godlies and secrets on my plot right now. I have auto sell pretty much getting rid of rare, epic, legendary, and mythic. I will hurry up and panic though if I end up seeing a really big brain rot, and I will highlight it immediately before it enters my zone. This, I would say, is honestly really important, especially if you do plan on not leaving the game. One reason and one reason only. If you have any of the brain rots that are really important to you and you're sifting through every single one of these, your inventory is immediately going to fill up very fast. If I were to go ahead and leave this open, however, for every single one of these pets, if you allow yourself to collect every single one of these brain rots, I got it right, brain rot. Every single one of these brain rots, your inventory will literally fill up in seconds. Seconds is probably a huge over-exaggeration, but I ended up having to actually get the inventory space. It seems like you can fill this up as much as you want, but I did end up purchasing this one time, so 350 is going to be my maximum, and this does fill up fairly quickly, especially when you have all rows opened. So we're gonna just go ahead and watch all of these. I mean, obviously these move in very quickly, so you have all of these brain rots that are just automatically coming in. So unless you are really needing certain pets, dude, if I say pets one more time, I swear. So unless you really need a rare, keep it on until you don't. You can turn that off and it'll automatically keep that inventory space way more clear. Same thing goes with epic, legendary, and even mythic at this point. For me, I don't really need anything all the way up until the godly secrets. And to be quite honest with you, I only hurry up and panic and turn those on whenever I actually see a very large variation of a brain rot coming out. So let's go for the fourth one. Okay, so number 4 for what you gotta prepare for tomorrow is absolutely spawn camp this one little area here too. I know it's gonna be really hard because you're gonna have to choose between like what you're gonna go ahead and AFK pretty much. But I find myself to pay attention to this very often, every 5 minutes or so. So if I'm here chilling inside of the game right here with my staff, then obviously I'm gonna go back and forth between the two areas. We let each other know if there is something rare in stock, obviously, so none of us really miss anything. And this is mostly to really get the water buckets, because this really does help you a lot when it comes to the seeds. If tomorrow, again, should they introduce a brand new event to admin abuse, then you can plant that seed and immediately put watering buckets over them, so your brain rots can grow a lot more faster. Oh my gosh, now I'm getting brain rots versus the plants mixed up now. So your little plant can grow a lot more quicker. Okay, so going back to what we were speaking about for your inventory space, it looks like I have 400 inventory space, and that already filled up within a couple of minutes. So this is why it's really important for you guys to really pay attention to what you really need inside of the game. Because if something really rare were to come out, I'm not going to be able to catch it. So let me go ahead and actually see what I can utilize inside of my inventory and make sure none of my godlies are unfavorited. Okay, so it looks like I have 2 of these things here that are really big. So I already have those favorited. And to be quite honest, there was a new beanie in here that I have to find. Mostly because that one was really big. Okay, I actually have to go through all of these, I think. Okay, there he is. I already have him favorited, so we're good. So now what I can do is I'm gonna go ahead and open this up real quick. I'm gonna turn everything that I do not want completely off, and then I'm just gonna completely sell everything else. There we go. So now I have all the space in the world that I need, and should I ever see anything that pops out that's massive, then I can hurry up and panic and have a mini heart attack and hope that I'm able to claim it in time. So here's something that is unrelated to like the event tomorrow too. So I have been seeing a lot of people ask for certain plants and certain brain rots, and I'm assuming this is to go ahead and either 1 to go rebirth or 2 fuse. Now there's some bad news behind this, okay? We're gonna use this little brain rot over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to gift mage. I'm gonna go ahead and try, but guess what? Gifting is currently disabled. Sorry. Now, there was a lot of speculation behind this saying that there was a duplication going around. They worked really fast around this to go ahead and disable trading, and this includes plants as well. This might be a little problematic for those that are trying to rebirth and obviously they're not able to go ahead and transfer their brain rots to an alt account or to their friends, or just in general, just in trading, gifting, whatever it is you want to go ahead and call it. Honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to the stuff that I have, even if I had La Vaca. I fused my little chorlitos, so I can't really do anything with that anymore, but I don't even have La Vaca yet, so I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna wait until trading or the gifting portion of the game is back up and running again, because I really don't feel like losing any of my godlies or my secrets at this very moment. And I know the biggest question is, when is it coming back? And that's a good question, though I do not have an answer for that. So if you're trying to go ahead and rebirth, honestly, I would say wait, especially if you have a ton of things that you do not feel like losing at the very moment. Just kind of wait, see what happens. If it's inevitable and we do have to do it, and they pretty much announce that we're not going to be able to gift anymore, then that it is what it is. Ooh, okay, so remember how I told you guys to go ahead and pay attention to an event that actually happens that is extremely important. This is the event. Gilded Awakening. The world glimmers with golden light, transforming brainrots into golden variants. Extremely increased chances of golden mutated brainrots. Not only that, but I do notice a huge influx of secrets and godlies that do come out during this time frame. I know this only lasts for 2 minutes. Oh my god, it's a baka. Wait, okay, wait. Whoa. Where's my frost grenade? Okay, this is really big, actually. I do need this. Oh my gosh, please. Just freeze him. Beat him up. Okay, thank you. All right, so this is the event that's extremely important for you guys. And this is why it's super duper important to already have a garden right over here, already really well established. Okay, so right now for you guys, if you already have eggplants, watermelons, dragon fruits that do very big damage, that's really good. Mr. Carrot and the Tomorrow Trio, those are absolute bonuses, including the Choco Tank, anything that's really good. I cannot believe I finally got the Baka thing. Oh my gosh. We're actually gonna keep that right there because we're gonna have to pay attention to this for like 2 minutes or so. So we have about a minute left. All right, it looks like we have another godly that's just kind of coming out right now. And you know what, I'll be real, I think my plants are gonna be able to handle that just fine. Oh yeah, because we have the carnivorous plant that's gonna go ahead and take care of it over there, so I don't need to panic over that one. I only panic when they come over to any of the rows that don't have any really good plants inside of it. Okay, so it looks like we have another secret coming out. And where are you going? Are you visiting? Okay, we have the watermelon here. I think the watermelon might be able to carry him. I can't tell. I don't trust you. I don't trust the watermelon enough because I still have small plants. Oh wait, there's 2 of them. Oh, okay, there's 2 of them. Okay, chill. Stop moving. Okay, we already got one. GG's. We got another event that's currently happening right now. Looks like the really OP event is officially over. All right, GG's guys. That was, oh my gosh, my heart. That is a really good event. This is the event that I'm speaking of. Pay attention to when the whole map turns golden and get ready. It's 2 minutes of madness, but if you can get really good things out of this, it's absolutely worth it. And this is pretty much all you guys have to do until tomorrow morning. For whenever the update hits for you guys, absolutely do everything that you can. Even if you're away from your device, your computer, whatever it may be, just go ahead and buy what you need. Do not plant any of your seeds until this event hits, because obviously you want to take advantage of these plants here turning frozen. That way, if you don't have enough of these frost grenades yourself, maybe you might get lucky with one of these brain rots visiting the one that you really need. Though I would really highly suggest getting a frozen plant to go on each and every single one of these rows. I have 3 right now, so I do have to move this frozen watermelon to another one that would make sense for it. And that's pretty much it for this video. So if you're brand new, hi, I do a lot of stuff now. And make sure you guys like the video, as it does help me come out with more content like this for you guys, and I'll see you all later. Okay, bye!